Well, hello YouTube. I just want to share something that took me about 10 years to realize how to do gardening a little bit better for, you know, somebody who's not that professional, who doesn't want to spend too much time growing stuff. Number one, don't do raised bed, because that's my raised bed over there. All that pile, I took it off because it's a lot of work to build it. It's expensive. Plus, you have to fill it with, soil and stuff like that. So that's going to take time. I wouldn't do that. I ripped it off this year because I own a tractor here. So it was easy to take it off. But if you don't have a tractor, that's really a hassle. And number two, grow them on these like 5, 10 gallon or 15. I forgot. Like for tomatoes, I use these big, I think these are 15 gallon containers that I bought some trees in my front yard. So I've used these because these are leftover and they're giant, they're big. I use it for tomatoes because they need a lot of nutrients and stuff, just alone, one by one. And peppers, I use the little ones. I think these are 5 gallon ones. And number two, it's very easy to deal with the soil once you have it here. Because if it's on the floor, let me show you right here, which I planted stuff on the floor at the same time, by the way. Look how much they've grown. A little bit. Look at my nice wheat farm here. They're growing everywhere. There's no ifs or buts. You can't really win against these weeds. They just grow. So those are my tomatoes right here. As you can see, there's lots and lots of weed. They're all fighting for nutrients. But this year, I thought about doing this. These are all containers, like I said. Now, it's easier. Yes, weeds grow still. They'll come with the wind and stuff. But this is what you do. Here's a little sucker. Just grab it, throw it. Much easier to deal with the soil here than on the floor. And this is enough, appropriate for peppers. That's enough for tomatoes. It's huge. And I got this from Tractor Supply. These are pine shavings. And I just grab it, just dump it in right there. A good amount, because shavings are cheap. Your efforts are not cheap. You don't want to be redoing stuff. This has two benefits. Number one, it keeps it moist. The heat cannot penetrate that good here, and it keeps that soil nice and moist. Number two, it prevents weed growth. I mean, you can never prevent weeds 100%, but it's something. It's way better than being on the floor and stuff just grows and fighting for your, expensive nutrients for your plants. So when you do this, it's way easier. And your plants will thank you as well, because these things are organic and they'll break down. I don't know about being 100% organic, and there's nothing 100% organic in the world, but that's the world we live in, unfortunately. So yeah, do this like I do. Your plants will thank you. Even stuff grows after, a few months. You can pick it off with your hands easier than dealing with these. Look at this. This is like so strong. Even if you try to plant this on your own, I'm sure you won't be able to grow it this good. So anyways, moral of the story is use some wood shavings under your plants. I mean, even if you don't want to do this, just use this stuff around the base of your plants and they'll be happy. Thanks for watching.